Welcome back, my friends. We are here once again doing 30 days of radical acceptance, and today is day 29. We are going to be reading a little bit from section 29 from the Manual for Teachers in the wonderful, amazing Course in Miracles. So as I was walking up to my stage today for this beautiful broadcast, I saw a squirrel running up a tree with a French fry. And I thought to myself, man, it is that squirrel's lucky day. I mean, or not, but it seems like a good treat to have when you eat nuts all the time. And as I flipped into this section 29 reading, I realized that I have this belief about luck. And it is actually kind of a self-deprecating belief because I'm not really noticing that what manifests in my life, the gifts, the miracles that manifest in my life, are a direct result of my relationship with the Holy Spirit and my yielding to the higher decision making of the Holy Spirit. I give it away. I say, take it. And so this squirrel is perhaps a master squirrel who got the French fry today, and he helped me to learn a lesson about my mind and my thoughts. So the theme that I came up with for today is part of this reading actually, but it's I accept my true inheritance. So maybe we could all kind of get rid of this idea of we got lucky. Something finally came through. I don't actually think that that's giving ourselves enough credit. So I'm going to read a little bit from this lesson and send you off to have a beautiful rest of your day with hopefully a few things for you to think about. All right, so this section is actually called As for the Rest. It's kind of the end. Let's see. This manual is not intended to answer all questions that both teacher and pupil may raise. In fact, it covers only a few of the more obvious ones in terms of a brief summary of some of the major concepts in the text and workbook. It is not a substitute for either, but merely a supplement. While it is called a manual for teachers, it must be remembered that only time divides teacher and pupil, so that the difference is temporary by definition. In some cases, it may be helpful for the pupil to read the manual first. Others might do better to begin with the workbook. Still others may need to start at the more abstract level of the text. It's kind of however you want to do it, whatever feels right for you. That's how you devour this beautiful, nourishing book. All right, I'm going to skip down here. Do not then think that following the Holy Spirit's guidance is necessary merely because of your own inadequacies. It is the way out of hell for you. And I underline that and asterisk that statement. Do not think then that following the Holy Spirit's guidance is necessary merely because of your own inadequacies. It is the way out of hell for you. Here again is the paradox often referred to in the Course. To say, of myself I can do nothing, is to gain all power. And yet it is but seeming a paradox. As God created you, you have all power. The image you made of yourself has none. Hello, ego. The Holy Spirit knows the truth about you. The image you made does not. Yet, despite its obvious and complete ignorance, this image assumes it knows all things because you have given that belief to it. Such is your teaching and the teaching of the world that was made to uphold it. Who assumes a power that he does not possess is deceiving himself. And boy, do we do that quite a lot. Yet to accept the power given him by God is but to acknowledge his Creator and accept his gifts. And his gifts have no limit. To ask the Holy Spirit to decide for you is simply to accept your true inheritance. Hence the thought for today. I accept my true inheritance. So I'll read that sentence one more time. To ask the Holy Spirit to decide for you is simply to accept your true inheritance. Does this mean that you cannot say anything without consulting him? No, indeed. That would hardly be practical, and it is the practical with which this course is most concerned. If you have made it a habit to ask for help when and where you can be confident that wisdom will be given you when you need it. Prepare for this each morning. Remember God when you can throughout the day. Ask the Holy Spirit's help when it is feasible to do so, and thank Him for His guidance at night. And your confidence will be well-founded indeed. So we're going to gain confidence as we continue to manifest these miracles in our lives, which are not luck. We are doing amazing work. We're turning over this really heavy weight and responsibility over to the Holy Spirit. We don't know what anything is for. We don't. When the things happen in our lives and we're just kind of going by faith and feeling a little wobbly, that's when we ask for help. Please give me guidance. Please help me know that I'm taking the right steps. Please help me with this brother or sister of mine that I really want to help and give love to, but I want to give them what they actually would do best with. What is in this person's best and highest good in this exact moment? How can I help them? Is that with speaking? Is that with sending love from my heart? What is it? And so when the good stuff is happening, it's never luck. It is our true inheritance. We're working with the Holy Spirit. And to really feel that and know that is quite special and quite a gift. And I think this is the end of the Manual for Teachers. I was actually going to save the final prayer for tomorrow. But I feel like that's what this journey has been for me, especially this year, with getting so much deeper into the lessons and reflecting how I was like aligning with them and combining with them in my life, in my day-to-day life, and the things that I was struggling with and the questions that I had and the feelings that I had and all the stuff that was going on. This course is showing me that I have this relationship with the Holy Spirit and reminding me that all I need to do is ask for help. And help could come in the form of a human. It doesn't mean you only ask for help in the, meditative, ethereal realms. I mean, you can ask anyone for help. And the Holy Spirit works through the other being to give you what you need in some cases. So, the final thought here that I went into is your confidence will be well-founded indeed. So I think that's a good place to leave this is here we are at the end of 29 days, 30 tomorrow, of acceptance, and going back and looking at all these themes. I think it is about building confidence in our true identity, not this false identity that we made, not the one that we see when we look in the mirror or that I see when I look in the camera. There's something brighter, bigger, timeless about me that I am really just starting to learn about. And so I hope that this segment here has helped you tremendously and given you some different reflections to have that just aren't really out there when it comes to material in the course, and that you'll be inspired to go deeper into this. Maybe give yourself another round with the lessons, or actually moving forward into the, in this particular book, there are a couple of other sections that I really want to scrutinize since I've dug so deeply into this meat and potatoes. Thanks for being on this journey with me. I really appreciate it. We'll wrap up the 30 days tomorrow, and I'll talk a little bit about what I think is coming next, but I'm going to take a little break from doing daily videos, that's for sure. And I will be just marinating on the goodness that it feels like I've pushed out into the world through studying the course and sharing how it has affected me and really helped me open my heart to my brothers and sisters. Lots of love to you. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.